नमस्कार आयच्या या खाशेल्या हिडोना भितर तुमकां सगळ्यांक येवकार. आज आमचे बरोबर गेस्ट आसात ते म्हळ्यार काँग्रेसीचे डेस्क इंचार्ज डॉक्टर ए चेल्ला कुमार सर. वेलकम
सर. नमस्कार.
यू आर कॅम्पिंग इन गोवा फ्रॉम ऑलमोस्ट अ मंथ नाव and campaigning in both the constituencies. How has been your experience and what is your honest prediction?
In fact, when Vishwajit left Congress, we thought it will be a very tough situation for us. Like that, after Babush left also, we thought like that. But when we approached the people now, it was we are getting a very warm welcome from each and every voters. So people are frustrated with their own MLAs all these years. In Valpa is concerned, last so many years Vishwajit represented that constituency. He was a minister in Congress also. But when I went to so many villages, I could able to see there was no development. People are deprived of giving water, electricity, even they don't have any good road. Whatever the development has taken place, everything is in Ravi Naik's, when Ravi Naik was an MLA, in that time Usgaon part was with Ravi Naik's Ponda constituency, that time the development has taken place. Like that in Panjim, it was represented by almost 23 years represented by Mr. Manohar Parrikar. He was a chief minister also. 3 times he was the chief minister. The interior part of the Panjim, I felt very bad about the people because they don't have such any development, even dumping yard for the garbage itself. For all these years, people in the corporation also demanding the chief minister. He was even a central minister also, as a chief minister also, he could not deliver anything. Now what is the point now? See, people have given the verdict for 23 years. The man who could not deliver for 23 years, what can we expect for another 365 days? He's now given an assurance that within 365 days I will do that. You have got 23 years, you were a chief minister also. You were 3 times chief minister. Even then you could not deliver anything. So this all...
No, but the question is, will all these issues, will all this rhetoric get converted into votes? Because frankly speaking, Panjim has become a bastion of the BJP, and Congress never tried to establish its base in Panjim. Neither did it try to cultivate or groom a leader consistently. With every election, you changed your candidate. So if you look at that scenario, in spite of all these issues, do you think that anger or that disgust factor that you are mentioning, it
Yes.
will get converted into votes?
Yeah, of course, I agree. All these days, every time we have changed, it's not we have changed the candidates. After some time, they thought that, okay, fighting with a power center, it is very difficult for them to, because Parrikar used to pump money like anything. So they left up the thing. But now, that is the reason we have fielded our Girish Chaudangar, a credible face the Congress party also. He has a vast experience in the national politics also. And he knows in and out about the Panjim problems, because all these days he was opposing the BJP government whenever they do any mistakes, whether it is a casinos issue or whether it is an employment issue, anything, whatever they think. He is the man who is always vocal against this thing. So now, see, when there is a wave, that time you need not have an organization. When the people have decided means, once they decided, it is a flow, that's all. So this time I could able to feel there is a wave against the BJP, and Panjim particularly against the Parrikar, Manohar Parrikar.
But one factor that BJP is consistently banking upon, that Manohar Parrikar is not only a candidate, but he is also the chief minister of the state. So when the chief minister is going for the election, even in their public meeting last night, the primary pitch was ensure that a chief minister gets a margin suitable to his post. So that's the whole pitch, that we have already given you a chief minister, you have to now just give him votes. How are you going to counter that?
Yes, he is the chief minister, but it is not public has given the verdict. It is against the verdict and sentiments of the people. He grabbed the power through his throwing his illegal money and all. People have voted against the BJP and defeated the then chief minister and 7 of their ministers. And out of 40 constituencies, in 27 constituencies, people have voted against the BJP. Here also, in Panjim also, the margin has reduced in a much. In 2014 by-election, Siddharth got elected with a margin of more than 5,000 votes. But the margin has came down to around less than 1,000 votes in the last general assembly election. So this is not, the people have not wanted that Manohar Parrikar to be the chief minister. Because of our illegally gotten money, you purchased the people MLAs and you became a chief minister. So this thing is, fighting against a chief minister, yes, Girish is a potential person even for a chief ministership also. If the people of Goa wants, yes, Congress has no objection. Congress is ready to field him also. The normal pattern is, normally after the MLA, this CLP used to decide who has to lead this thing. And the party high commands also sometimes used to give a suggestion. So if the people of Goa wants, we are ready for that. We don't have anything because he's a very potential person, very honest person.
No, this is a very major statement. 2 days before the election, as a desk in charge of the party, are you hinting that in an event where Girish defeats Manohar Parrikar, he would be the chief minister of the party?
See, in a personal, if you ask me personally, I'll tell yes, there is a chance of this thing. Because why? See, Panjim and particularly Manohar Parrikar has given the launching pad for Narendra Modi towards the national politics. Yes. His birth, baptism took place in Goa. So by defeating Manohar Parrikar, not only the anti-people BJP government will be thrown out in Goa, it will be the launching pad for pulling down the the fascist, unsecular and only flattered Narendra Modi's government. So the whole political scenario in the country may get changed. So it is in the hands of the highly literated, intelligent voters of Panjim. If they vote Girish, the message is very clear. So if the people wants like that, yes, the government has to thrown out, then we are ready for that. We have no objection. Yeah, I think even our senior leaders or MLAs, they also will stand with us because I don't think that anybody will go against the wishes of.
So you're saying even the senior leadership of the party, senior MLAs in the party would be okay if Girish is the chief minister?
No, I'm not saying that Girish is going to become the chief minister. It's not, I'm not saying like that. I told he is also one of the potential candidates for the chief ministership because of his youngster and clean face, and he knows the in and out about the Goan politics.
So you are saying he can be the chief minister?
He can be the chief minister if the people vote for the thing. Because the vote in Panjim, not only for the Panjim, it is for the welfare of the 120 crores of the people of India.
The biggest argument that is coming from the people is that Congress is asking us to defeat Manohar Parrikar, but it is not showing any alternate plan of governance. Because if the chief minister goes, constitutionally the government
goes.
Yes.
Automatically.
So in an event if people of Panjim decide something like that, then the state of Goa needs a functional, effective alternate plan of governance. Does Congress have that?
Yes, we have the numbers. Everyone knows about it. If Rohan Gonde would have stayed with us on March 11th, that day itself we would have formed the government. Rohan Gunde got elected with the support of the big Congress. When he went for this into the public, he asked the vote saying that I will be against the BJP. So people have voted against the BJP to Rohan Gunde. If he would have stayed with us that day, we could have easily formed the government. So the twist took place from Rohan.
No, today,
not from the
today
Congress.
do you
within
have
the
an
Congress.
alternate plan and leadership to form the government?
See, we have a very senior leaders are there. There was not a tussle between among our leaders. They were the same. See, the problem that day also, on March 11th, up to 2:30, that then General Secretary in charge, Vijay Singh and Mr. K.C. Venugopal was with Vijay Sardesai. By knowingly that next day 12 o'clock is our CLP meeting, but midnight 3 o'clock itself everything is transferred. So to escape.
No, then why should people believe that this time you would be successful?
See, there is no issue because we have enough numbers. We have enough numbers. See, if they are more confident, in the beginning, if you might have come across with the media reports and all these things, when the by-election was announced, there was a news that none of the ministers will campaign in the Valpai and Panjim. But days go, what happened? Now all the ministers are campaigning in Panjim. Not only all the ministers, he called all the coalition partners, and now he has gone to the extent of even he has called the independent MLAs also to make them to give a statement. So they have their own insecure feeling. He himself knows because 23 years he moved with these people. So he could able to feel, sense that people are against him. They want to defeat him.
So the question is today, all their alliance partners are together. And Goa Forward has become a stronger alliance partner of the BJP than the natural alliance partner of the BJP, that is the MJP. So Goa Forward is today on the forefront of ensuring that Manohar Parrikar wins this election with a thumping majority.
I don't want to go in depth of that subject, but just one thing I want to tell. The same Goa Forward, just 3-4 months before, how much noise they make against the BJP. At one point of time, they tried to brand Congress as a B team of the BJP. I am the only secular face. I am the only person who will not align with the BJP. What happened? Not even 24 hours after getting elected, he could keep his word. So what is the point in giving much importance to his statements and all?
I want to ask you this question and I want you to talk about it. Vijay Sardesai has made even personal comments about you.
Yes,
he said that you are wearing your traditional lungi during the day and you wear jeans during the night. Chella Kumar is a two-faced man and he deals separately during day and separately during night. And it's a direct attack on you. How would you respond to that?
See, one thing, the whole Goa, all the Congress politicians, and not only Congress workers and the politicians knows about my personal life. I don't have anything to hide now. I am not a person like somebody just like that going around, this thing abroad, going around, that type. I don't want, see, I am not a person to go to that level. But one thing from his statement, what I understood is, at least God has given him a wisdom. Now, he has now realized that casinos are the one bad element. If anybody goes to the casino, it is a wrong part of their life.
You visit casino?
Yeah, I visited the casino like that. I never have been. Everyone knows. I never went. In my life,
visited casinos in Goa?
Never in my life. Let him prove.
It's a false propaganda.
He never tells truth. Everything only the man with the lies. That's why people used to tell. So I come across with many people. People have told me, in the last 20, 25 years of political career, if you think that any government in Goa, there won't be any corruption charge without the Vijay Sardesai's backing. If you probe any corruption charge, whether it is in BJP government or the Congress government or somebody else, any whatever this thing, if you finally, it might be started from Vijay Sardesai. So the man of no truth in his life, in his words. I don't want to go into the personal attacks. I can give so many personal attacks. So even frankly speaking, even in the last assembly election, he has told he didn't have anything to say. In one public meeting in Patoda, he has told I got benefited from the BJP government. I got a petrol bunk. The BJP has given a petrol bunk to me. I have shown the documents of my petrol bunk also. I got the petrol bunk in 1994. In 1994, I went on that time it was only interview process. I went to the interview. In that I got it. 94, that BJP was existence was not there at all. So what else? I cannot go with each and every lines of lies. There is no end for that.
But tell me, sir,
not only him. I want to this election. This is a general. The public should understand one thing very clear. See, the man ruled 23 years in the Panjim. See, in 2012 assembly election, in his constituency, he has given a vision document and also his manifesto. You go through that manifesto. In that, he has very clearly mentioned, if I am voted back to power, I will abolish the house tax. What is the position today? 5 years they were ruling. Now also he is the chief minister. Did he ever thought about that? In the last thing, their government, they are told that they will distribute laptop to the students. They collected even 1,000 rupees, I think, 1,000 rupees per student, I think. What happened? The students have already passed out the pre-board also now. And now, where is it? Now, at the time of the election, again, called some 50-20 people there, and then he has told that after the election, I'll give.
But one thing, sir,
so this is
after Babush Mansara joining Goa Forward, they have been consistently saying that there is no formidable opposition now. And if Babush transfers his goodwill towards Manohar Parrikar, it becomes an unbeatable proposition. How would you react to that?
See, in the last 2014 by-election, when we fielded our Suren, he got 4,600 odd votes. That time, BJP was in the peak because Manohar Parrikar resigned from him and became a defense minister. So in that by-election, so automatically people have voted for that. That time, the difference was 5,000 votes. And Congress even got 4,600 votes. Now Babush got only 6,700 something vote in the last assembly election. The difference came down, but Babush got 6,700 odd vote. What I am saying, that time in 2014, people's anger against BJP was much. So Congress has its own vote bank, any constituency. So we are very confident of winning both countries in a comfortable margin.
Even if Babush supports Manohar Parrikar and passes on his goodwill, your vote share or vote bank is not going to get affected.
No. He has already declared his support. See, Manohar Parrikar, he understood the ground reality. That's the reason he pulled Babush also to his side. Otherwise, the victory margin of Congress would have crossed more than 5,000 votes against Manohar Parrikar.
You are saying that because of Babush, his victory margin would be less?
It will be less, but we will win.
What about Vadapoi? Now, Vadapoi is one constituency which is a peculiar situation. You have Pratap Singh Rani on one side, you have Vishwajit Rani on the other. And you have a senior congressman with an astute political acumen like Ravi Naik trying to fight that battle out. How do you look at Vadapoi?
Ravi Naik is always a very senior politician. He knows how to conduct the election, how to win the game.
Yeah.
So he has a very good experience, particularly that constituency is concerned. There is a two-part, Valpa and Uzgaon. Uzgaon was earlier already, as I mentioned earlier, Uzgaon was already with the Ponda constituency. So nothing, I think he is already familiar with that voters. Now only Walpoi part. Walpoi part was even Viswajit. At the time of election, he used to throw money like anything. He only used to purchase the voters. But he has not done anything to the people of this thing. So this time, people have understood about that. So we are very clear. I went to the, I met
The biggest advantage of Vishwajit Rane, as he claims, is his connect with the grassroots, is his connect with the people, and his aggressive style of campaigning. Roy Naik comparatively is a new face, although Ravi Naik is not. How do you think that battle will play out?
See, yesterday also I met some people. They are telling, Vishwajit rang up and telling, if you are not supporting me, I will close your business after 28th. So this is Vishwajit. It is not new to me. He is a very arrogant politician. He knows only how to torture the others. Man with much more greediness for money. 10 years before, what was his status? People of Goa, if they could recollect old history, they know how much he struggled for finance. Now, what is his status? Everybody knows about it. Even then, there is no end for his greediness for money and power. So, I am not giving much this thing to the Vishwajit thing, because the man doesn't have a stability in his words also, in his lifestyle. He is the most opportunist politician Goa ever got. So, it's not an issue. This thing is, this election, as I mentioned earlier, Manohar Parrikar gave a launching pad for Narendra Modi. See, many promises BJP used to give, but they never used to fulfill that promise. Even Narendra Modi government in Delhi, if you think, see, Congress, I cannot tell so many examples, but I can one or two I will tell you. When in 2006, Congress government in UPA under the guidance of Sonia Gandhi ji and under leadership of Singh, we brought one scheme, Rajiv Gandhi Gramin Vidyoharan Yojana scheme. That is for electrification for rural villages. Out of 1 lakh, around 1,40,000 villages, we have completed, when we gave the power to BJP, we have completed around more than 90% of the projects. We have completed more than 1 lakh, 12,000, 13,000 villages. Left out was only 12,000 villages. Now, after Narendra Modi became the Prime Minister in this last 3 years, in the 12,000 they have completed 9,000 villages for the rural electrification. But the way they gave the publicity, they have changed the name of the scheme itself and put that Upadhyaya, Deenadayal Upadhyaya, Gramin, Kaushalya Yojana like that. As if it is their own project like that. And only, see, Congress has completed almost 1,15,000
as far as
villages.
Creating this narrative, setting this narrative, creating this rhetoric is concerned, do you think Congress has done enough in this? Because BJP is master of creating such kind of rhetorics. Do you think Congress has done enough? Because you could have demonstrated your strength by, you have 16 MLAs. You could have demonstrated your strength by getting these 16 MLAs concentrated, campaigning and fiercely going out on field against Manohar Parrikar and Vishwajit Rane.
Yeah,
we have not seen that
No, it's wrong. MLAs came there because, see, they also have to look after their constituencies. Instead of that also, many of them came and everybody knows about it. Media also it was reported. Many MLAs also came for the campaign. So it was there.
You are saying that all your MLAs are wholeheartedly in the campaign.
Yeah, they are in the campaign.
Because from Movin Gudino to Vijay Sardesai, everyone is saying that 3 to 4 MLAs of yours are in touch with them to jump the ship anytime.
See, this is anytime anybody can say. Even some of the BJP MLAs are also in touch with them. So it is a, I don't want to expose this thing and all, but time will come. Till then I don't want to tell anything. So my focus is only winning the 2 by-elections. Now they are frustrated by knowing their defeat. They want to create a confusion among the public by saying that, okay, even if Congress wins these 2 seats, Congress is not in a position to form a government because from Congress side, 2-3 MLAs are going to shift out to the... They want to create a confusion, that's the only thing. So that itself shows...
Nobody wants to leave.
Nobody wants to leave.
You're fairly sure about it.
Yes. Nobody wants to leave.
The final question, I asked this to BJP also, I am asking this to you also. If you are claiming that you are winning both the seats, what is your lead prediction?
See, lead prediction, I cannot tell now. The way public has given us the support, I am very confident that we will win with a comfortable margin.
Your Manohar Parrikar did not tell me the lead and you are also not telling me the lead.
No, Manohar Parrikar has told in the beginning, he has told that 11,000.
I interviewed him
what
2 days
is
back.
one?
I interviewed him 2 days back, he did not tell me the lead.
Please,
Today you are also not telling me the lead.
No, I'll tell you very clearly.
Both of you are not giving me figures.
I'll tell, no, it is not like that. Manohar Parrikar at the beginning of the election campaign, he has told that 11,000. Then he has tweeted like that. Then later it came down to 9,000. Then almost somewhere around 5,000 they fixed the same. So now they are not telling about their lead. No, it is not like that. I have told very clearly in the last by-election in 2014, we got only 4,600. Then in the last assembly election, just 4 months before, I told also, we got 6,700 odd vote. So now this time, I am very confident we will cross around 9,500 and plus.
Votes.
Yeah.
Pleasure talking to you, sir.
Thank you very much.